try and raise as much money as we possibly can for Charlie and Gabriel. Charlie and Gabriel's mum, amazing lady, my wife for 13, 14 years, and she unfortunately died of breast cancer 10 years ago this year, and we're raising money obviously for her tonight, so thank you for your support, massively, massively appreciated. And we'll hopefully raise between £40,000 and £50,000 today, so that's all down to you, your support. Thank you very much once again, and let's go racing.
Of course, was set up by Gloria Hunniford, Karen's mum, and I think it was a very brave thing to do, but also it was a very cathartic thing to do for Gloria, because she needed to put all that love and all that energy that for all of those years she'd put into Karen's life, she put it into the Caron Keating Foundation, and of course it's still going strong.
Karen and Russ actually old family friends of ours, so we know Charlie and Gabriel, the boys, like really well, and after Karen died, Russ obviously set this like foundation up, so it's really kind of like ingrained, like it's just part of us.
It's an extraordinary charity, and obviously I grew up watching Karen on the telly, and one of my contemporaries died at such a ridiculously young age, and it's such a it's just one of these diseases that we really have to conquer.
Karen's actually still with us in many ways, you know, her spirit lives on, it really does. And the foundation gives so much money to really good causes, obviously all to do with cancer and trying to eradicate it.
Looks like a lot of the teams have got to grips with this circuit. Not many mistakes being made out there, not as many spins as we saw earlier on. The temperature started to drop, but yet it's still pretty high intensity out there. Look, and I'll tell you what, Clarke's coming into turn number 6 now. That's at the end of the straight, just in front of the marquee area, the hospitality area. The carts are absolutely flying. A bit of a wobble there from car number 3 hitting that curve. Having to take a bit of evasive action there. A real battle between 12 and 25 as well at the moment. Past 12 and 25, they are so close to each other.
Karting for Karen, I think is the hashtag. Yeah, it's a good friend of mine, Russ. It's a charity foundation set up in honour of his late wife, and so we are raising money for cancer research, and yeah, we're karting, and we're being sort of all very competitive and getting serious and pretending to be laughing and joking, but yeah, I think underneath it all everyone wants to win.
Looking at the list then, looking at the board, we have got the professionals running with a 55.57. They're only 0.259 seconds ahead of the second place Honda 2 team. Very, very close from number 1 and number 2 out there. Then about 4 seconds back, we have Team ADG. They're currently 3rd in kart number 30, so they're doing very well. It's well worth keeping an eye on the different kart numbers and having a look at the timing screen, seeing how your competition's getting on. We're seeing more and more driver changes happening. Then 7 seconds off the lead, we have got Team Infinity. So the gaps between a lot of these teams are very, very small.
The Caron Keating Foundation was set up in the name, obviously, of Caron Keating, who was my daughter. And Karen was diagnosed with breast cancer in her 30s. And at that time, I personally, as her mum, had never heard of a young girl having breast cancer. I subsequently discovered, of course, that many have. So when Karen lost her 7-year battle with cancer, we set up the foundation to help people all over the country with all kinds of cancer. So that's our function. But we're family run, and we have literally no cost. So we don't raise money for bricks and mortar and electric light, and we don't sort of aim that big, but we help many charities all over, geographically all over the country. So we do lots and lots of smaller charities, but where it really makes a difference, and that's the point.
I think it's fantastic that Russ is organising, along with Gloria, an event like today, not only for raising the money for Caron's foundation, but actually extending Caron's memory. I've got very fond memories of spending a lot of time with Caron, and I think it's really nice through events like this that people are reminded of what a great person she was.
Look out for the professionals. Kart number 20, 2-0, Kart 20, the professionals. You want to keep an eye out for those. They are the boys that know exactly what they're doing. So if you want some tips, keep up with them and you'll be doing just fine.
I was invited by Jack Clarke and to join the professionals team, which is very nice. And it's great to be here for the Caron Keating Foundation. It's been a really fun event. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and all for a great cause. So an hour left of the race, and anyway, it's all a lot of fun, but it'd be nice to win for the professionals.
We're just trying to raise as much money as we can to help those. We are very fortunate in many ways. We were able to put money into Caron's cancer and enable her to go around the world, and a lot of people just can't do that. So the more money we can raise, the better off we're all going to be. So, and tonight is about raising as much as we can. I think we're up to about £40,000-50,000, which would be extraordinary. So it's great. But the foundation, look, everybody needs to put money into cancer research, and that's what we're trying to do. So fingers crossed we can do something in the long run.